Hare Krishna to you all. Let me wish you a happy Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti, one of the most important festivals in the Sanatan calendar or the Vedic calendar or the Hindu calendar. It is the most auspicious day in the Hindu calendar. Makar Sankranti. What does it mean? When the sun moves to the northern hemisphere of the earth planet. And from this day, the days start getting longer and the nights start getting shorter. It is a signal that spring is around the corner. 3 weeks later will be the Basant Panchami festival. So on this day, the sun moves from the Dhenu Rashi to the Makar Rashi, from Sagittarius to Capricorn. And many wonderful things happened on this day. Many auspicious things happened on this day. On this day, Ganga Devi came to the earth planet. King Bhagirath prayed to Ganga Devi to come to the earth planet from Devaloka, from the spiritual planet, to the earth planet for the deliverance of his forefathers, for the souls of his forefathers. So Ganga Devi accepted his request, but she said that I would require someone to hold my force when I land from Devaloka to the earth planet. So King Bhagirath prayed to Lord Shiva to hold Ganga Devi in his jatas or in his matted locks. And Lord Shiva accepted that request. And Ganga Devi came from Devaloka and she landed on the head of Lord Shiva. And then she was being puffed up at that time. She became very proud that, oh, I will wash with my force Lord Shiva also. But Lord Shiva is so powerful and he's Ashutosh, easily pleased. So he tied her up in his matted hair, and Ganga Devi was again pleading, praying to Lord Shiva. Her pride was vanquished. King Bhagirath again prayed to Lord Shiva to release Ganga Devi, and Lord Shiva released Ganga Devi by opening his matted locks one by one, and from each matted lock came one stream of Ganga Devi, which was called Mandakini, Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, and these all streams go further down and mix in one, and then from there on it is called Ganga river. And Ganga Devi goes further down. It is the longest flowing river in India, and it is the most purest river because the water came from the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So we drink that water and we use that water, Ganga water, in our day-to-day worship of the deities. Also on this day, many other wonderful things happened on this day. Lord Bhishma gave up his life when he was lying on the bed of arrows. He gave up his life on the Makar Sankranti day, and Lord Krishna blessed him. Lord Krishna came along with Yudhishthira and all other Pandavas to give him his final darshan. And while leaving his body, King Bhishma prayed to Lord Krishna that please, I want that you bless me, that my mind, intelligence and my eyes just keep remembering your form in the Kurukshetra, where you jumped from the chariot and picked up the wheel of the chariot to kill me. Saying this, Bhishma Deva left his body, completely immersed, meditating on Lord Krishna. On this day, Surya Dev visits his son Shani, who is the presiding deity for Makar Rashi. Makar Sankranti festival is celebrated across India. It is known by many other names like Bihu in Assam, Pongal, and Lohri in Punjab. It is also celebrated abroad, outside India. It is also celebrated in Vietnam, Thailand, Sri Lanka. On this day, Karna used to open his coffers for charity. So it is advisable to do a lot of charity on this day, because It is so auspicious that whatever charity you do or whatever spiritual activity you do, the results you get is 1,000 times. So it is a tradition to donate sesame seeds, food grains on this day. And I would request you all to take up some spiritual activity on this day. Please chant the name of the Lord, because the result, as I said, is 1,000 times. You get the result for that. Indulge in a lot of spiritual activities, donating books, donating Bhagavad Gita, donating Bhagavatam. Invite some sannyasis to your home. Feed him, feed Brahmanas. Makar Sankranti, usually, you must have seen in India that people fly kites and we eat a lot of sesame seed and jaggery. But what is the connect of flying kites and eating sesame seeds and jaggery? Prior to Makar Sankranti, we are cooped up in our houses for the 3 long months of winter, and we get barely little sunlight because the sun rays are also not that powerful in the months of winter. So the vitamin D is lacking in our body. And why is vitamin D important? Because vitamin D is the component which is holding calcium in our body. And you all know calcium is required for strong bones. So what is the connect with sesame seed and being out in the sun and flying kite? So we eat sesame seed with jaggery because it is packed with calcium. Sesame seed is packed with calcium, and we go out and fly the kite and get enough vitamin D for our body, which is lacking during the month of winter. So wishing you all a very, very happy Makar Sankranti festival. God bless you all. Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.